Okay, well, good morning, Thom.
Good morning, Andrew. From a
So,
different but sunny place, but it's nice to see your
right,
sunny smile.
thank you. Same for you, up in the north of England, I believe, at the
Hi.
moment.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So this week we wanted to turn our focus to the group. So we've been writing now for the last 2 weeks our various posts and these short films, and we were concerned that we didn't want to make it all about what we bring to the group. And I think you wanted to encourage other people also to bring their situations and to feel totally safe to do that.
Well, yeah. I mean, we set up the group to explore various aspects of leadership, and we we've sort of put all sorts of ideas in there, situations that have come up and stuff. And I'd be really curious to hear other people's situations and challenges. I, there's so many aspects to leadership, and as one of the group that was on the call, the webinar last night said, it's I'm a one person band, uh, but what are my challenges in leadership? And then as she began to explore that, I think it became clear that she's got all sorts of leadership challenges. We all do. We all do. I think anybody who's sort of joined this group has, in some sense, a question or a thought about leadership, and I'd love to hear some people bringing their ideas and thoughts and queries and curiosity, so that we can increase the richness of the conversation, the dialogue.
Exactly, because both of us, obviously men, obviously white, and obviously within a certain age bracket, and that's great. We started the group. We wanted people to be able to share their ideas, and we've put in some of that input at the beginning. And we also recognize, I think, that any new group takes time to find its feet. But we just wanted to put it out there that we are very happy for people to post for themselves as well, and to bring their own situations to describe what kind of leadership challenges they have. And we would then be just as happy to comment on what other people bring. Because as you say, we've got almost 200 people. Each of them will have a different situation. Each of them will have a different perspective, different experience. And we're very, very keen to hear about that.
Yeah, that we could get into the conversation about introverts and extroverts, and perhaps an introvert doesn't feel that the need to contribute in the same way as perhaps an extrovert would. But nevertheless, given the space, I think there's all. I think, as you said, we really want this to be as inclusive as possible. And I mean, if there are introverts, I'm sure there are amongst the group. What are they thinking? What are their challenges, or what is there a process or a way that they would feel inclined to just put out some thoughts and ideas themselves? And as you said, we're male and pale, as they say, but I refute the stale bit.
Of course.
So, um, we will tend to bring a particular thought, a set of thoughts and mindsets, although we're very different, you and I. But what else is going on out there? It was Susan talking this morning about AI and how there's bias in AI. I'd love to hear more thoughts about that, for instance, and people's experiences of that, because I really think it's an important conversation that we need to be having now, before we're swept away by the introduction of incredibly clever things that actually have so much bias written into them.
Absolutely. So there we are. We've opened the door. welcoming other people's comments and also welcoming their posts in which they bring their own experience. And we look forward, as the weeks go on, to seeing that richer content from the group emerging. So thanks for your time this morning, Thom, and I'll speak to you again next week.
All right. Take care. Have a good weekend.
You too.